Are you fucking kidding me? The video that I made that was a troll by somebody who got access to my channel, a moment in time for me as the virtual celebrity, which was just a stain and a very dark moment for this channel. The video that came about from all of that drama was right. This video is unlisted, by the way, so I don't know. But, oh my god. This was a lie somebody told me to get access to my channel. And that lie turned out to be correct. Like, even when I'm being deceived, my videos turn out to be correct. I predicted this gem would appear. Oh my god. I have a lot of thoughts about this movie. First of all, before anybody's heart drops, I liked it. It was okay. It was meh. It was fine. It was good. It wasn't I tweeted about this. It wasn't as groundbreaking as I thought it was going to be. I expected this movie to have me on the floor in tears, like, you know, the season 5 finale did. I expected more emotional gut punch than what I got from the season 5 finale, which is unfair of me, but the hype around it was just so much, and I should never get into the hype. That was why I was just grounding myself, not looking forward to the movie. But like 2 days before it, I was working on a script. Probably the video will be out before this. If not, you'll see it after. It kind of got me hyped up for the movie again, which was bad. And then I don't know, I expected more. I don't know what I expected, but I knew I expected more than this. And there's so many things. Oh, shut up. Who's texting me? There's so many things going on in my head right now, and I don't know which points I want to touch on first. First of all, the songs were a hit and miss with me. I liked 4, I guess. The whole I don't even know the names of the song. Let me try and pull. I don't want to pull up anything. The first song where Steven is singing about perfect life or whatever, it was okay, but it dragged on a lot. And then after that, there were some songs I skipped the one about Amethyst finding herself. That's how I am sometimes. I might go back and listen to them and enjoy them, but when I'm watching something first and then a musical number cuts in, it's like, can I get back to the story, please? I'll listen to this song later. Something like that. Which is weird because I'm a High School Musical kid. I grew up with all those Disney, camp rock, all those stuff. So for me not to like musicals this much doesn't make sense. But the same thing happened in Mr. Greg? Was that the name of the episode? You know, the whole Pearl, Greg, and Steven going to Empire City. I did not like it at first, but there were some songs I just listened to. There are some songs to this day I probably skip, but now I like the whole episode as a whole. So it's probably the same thing with this movie. I have to watch it over and over again for the songs to fully digest in my system, and I'll like them, because I've watched it the first time and I was like, I might not watch this again. And I've watched different clips multiple times up till now. Like other friends, I remembered people tweeting about it like, oh my god, it didn't need to slap as hard, and I'm like, nah, it wasn't that great. And I've listened to Other Friend like 3 times now. There's another song I want to talk about, but it refers to a character, so I'm gonna leave that for a little bit. I liked When Garnet Reformed, obviously, which is True Kind of Love. When she also firmed This Could Be Love, it was kind of jazzy. I've never really been into jazz, but the animation that went with it was so beautiful. That's how it is for a lot of songs, I guess. I won't like the song, but the visual will be so good that I have to like it. Or maybe it's just Estelle's voice. She cannot sing anything bad in my eyes. The same thing happened when Jonas Brothers brought out their song Sucker For You. I didn't really like it, but it's the Jonas Brothers, so I love it. Music is weird like that for me. What other song did I like? The Happily Waiting. It's sad, but it's actually kind of good, but I don't like watching it because of how Pink Diamond was portrayed. Another subject I want to touch on. This video might end up being very long. Oh my god. I guess those are the songs. And Disobedient was kind of cool, but that's it for me in terms of songs. I'm not really a musically inclined person, so I'm not the right person to come to for music, but there are some songs that just hit me, and I make a whole video about them, like the songs for Free Iwatobi Swim Club. I actually made a video for the intro and outro of that anime song. It was bopping. But moving on to the second thing I want to talk about. Oh my god, these pigeons. Thank you. Second thing I want to talk about is Steg or Greven. I don't know who just decided to call him Steg. I was like, okay, fine then, I'm gonna call him Greven. But why is Steven's name always the beginning of fusion? Stevani, Steg? No. But oh my god, I have so many mixed feelings about this fusion. It's not even funny. Like as soon as I saw it, I was like, fuck! Steven and Greg fuse! Oh my god! I was over the moon. But then I was like, wait. This thing is really sexualized. What's with the hip thrusting? What's with showing me all these abs? What's with the biceps? What's with the hair? And it's like feeling emotions that I know I shouldn't feel. And I'm like, okay, no, 9, stop, decease. I refuse. I fucking refuse to. And it's weird because some of you know I follow Lily Orchard's blog, Tumblr, and so many people were just ripping into this fusion, like, oh my god, it's disgusting, oh my god, it's over sexualized, oh my god, how could they, oh my god, there's a 16-year-old involved. And I get some of what they're saying, but I'm not 100% on board with it. And when I tweeted about it, Dennington reached out to me and he was like, you're over sexualizing him. And I'm like, how? He is literally a walking sex symbol. I am not doing anything. It is all from him. Oh my god. And it's like, I don't get the whole thing of I'm at fault for thinking this way when it is the image being portrayed to me, and I'm still at fault for trying not to feel that way because I just feel weird. There's a 16-year-old in this, and Dennington was trying to argue, well, it could be legal in BTD. I'm 24 years old. I cannot afford to this type of thing. I don't want to seem any kind of way and any kind of thing. I don't care, male, female, just leave the people under 18 alone when it comes to sexualization, please. I finally understand how adults felt when I was a teenager, like just pushing their buttons with being sexual. God, I was such a little shit in high school. But back to this, I'm just confused with Greven. I like him, I like the fusion, but what he emits has me confused and I don't know whose side to be on. Should I be on the side of, okay, yeah, it's a father-son fusion, it is their dynamic, this is how Steven sees him and this is how Greg sees himself, but I don't believe Greg really sees himself like this. But we have a very active teenager and a out of touch, not physically fit middle-aged man, and I don't know how we just got this dude bro, but I like him. It's kind of confusing because when it gems fuse they create a different being, but when humans fuse they still have that essence of their humanity, I guess. Stevani, I don't know. I don't oh my god, I need to move on from this subject. Is no one gonna touch on the fact that Greven made Pearl orgasm? And we all know Pearl to be a confirmed lesbian. Lesbian Twitter is not happy about that. What is this movie? And sorry if this is not the review you wanted. I just want to touch on the things that bugged me because, like I said, fine movie, okay movie, would probably recommend, but I won't shove it in your face like you have to watch this now. Like, no, do it at your time, boo. The world won't end if you don't watch it, but I know some people who are literally dying. To watch this movie. So, to each their own. Now, on to my last point, and this is what pisses me off more than anything else, is how they portray Pink Diamond. I don't like it. Like, I tried to understand it. I tried to think about it. I'll try and put up a Tumblr post. It's long, but I'll try and show you what this person said, and it kind of explained in a way how I felt. But it's what they did Pink dirty. I know people are like, oh my god, what if Spinel is dirty? empathize with Spinel. I don't like what she's been through. I've been through similar things multiple times. It's a shitty thing. I haven't been through it for 6,000 years, and I understand that, but I will never understand someone's need to hurt a byproduct of someone or someone's child or someone else instead of the person who hurt you. So Spinel is trying to hurt Steven when Steven doesn't even know who the fuck this bitch is. So that's concerning. But again, sympathize and empathize with Spinel. She did get on my nerves, but she's a good character. What I don't understand is why the creators of Steven Universe insist on painting Pink as the villain. And you might say because she is, but then I have to ask you, why is it every issue in this show goes back to her? Look, Pink has never shattered anyone. Pink has never, well, I was gonna say she never abused anyone, but she technically didn't. Pearl fell in love with her and she didn't do anything. She didn't even take advantage of her. She just allowed her to love her. She didn't lock anybody. Okay, wait, Bismuth? Okay, no, Bismuth was genocidal, so let me just get to my point. Pink wasn't like the other diamonds, but the other diamonds got redeemed. Yellow Diamond, we've seen her conquer planets. We've seen her just wipe out an entire species. We know Blue Diamond to be a shatterer, and White Diamond is just, come on. But they've all been redeemed. Why? Because they're alive. But Pink is dead and she doesn't get that same treatment. It's like, okay, we're gonna dump all our issues on her because she's dead and she can't fight for herself and she can't speak for herself. She'll just be the main bad guy. Because I remembered a long time ago, Rebecca was being interviewed or something like that, and somebody was like, oh, Steven's caring for all life comes from Rose, and Rebecca was like, no, that comes from Greg. Rose is actually a really bad person. And this was like season 3, if I remember correctly. And I was like, wait, why is she saying Rose is the worst? We haven't even seen much of her yet, and we know how much she loves and cares for this thing. And it's like, when you write a story, we writers, we know what's gonna happen. You guys don't. So we have our villains preconceived, we have our heroes preconceived, and one thing I always struggle with is a villain. So when I write, I don't like to write with just one person who's the main bad guy. I like to have different things happening that makes circumstances and makes people do bad things, but we're not all bad, which kind of sounds like Steven Universe, but it's not, because at the end of the day there is a villain. It's Pink Diamond. That they're trying to say, oh, the person in the beginning who we thought was the hero was the bad guy, and fuck you, I will defend Pink Diamond until my dying breath. You cannot change my mind, because let me break it down for you. Pink Diamond was a diamond who was belittled, abused, just made fun of, just made to feel like this worthless diamond compared to the others for thousands of years. She ran away and started a war. Yeah, say what you want about the war. The diamonds were oppressive and a lot of gems wanted to fight for their freedom. And the scummy thing is, the show is trying to paint it as, oh, if Pink had just talked to the diamonds, they wouldn't have done this, so all this bloodshed would have been avoided. Which, I get you're trying to give the message of, oh, talk your problems out, but fuck you, because everybody knows the one problem with Change Your Mind was how easy it was to convince the diamonds. Pink tried and it didn't work, but Steven just magically accomplished that. Oh, so now it's Pink's fault for starting the war. So Pink, when she gave her life to Steven, the show is basically saying, well, the one good thing she did in her life was give birth to Steven. That's the message this show is trying to send, that Pink Diamond's entire existence was miserable, and the only good thing she contributed was sacrificing herself and giving Steven, because Steven is a better being all around. He will talk to his enemies, he will never resort to violence. And I'm like, are you kidding me? This is a gem that literally her family did not care about her till she died. They didn't mourn her till she was dead. And this is the same character you're trying to say, well, it's her fault anyway. If she had only talked to them, this wouldn't be an issue. And fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Out of all the characters in Steven Universe, you can probably tell I relate to Pink the most. Her lifestyle and the way she's raised and lived mirrors mine to a scary degree. And to think in this story she's the one that all the blame is being put on is ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous for my Miraculous fans. But can you just understand that, like, Spinel could have been abandoned by anyone else. Anyone else could have been the villain. Hell, she could have been somebody that the diamonds smited in the past. But now they're all goody two-shoes, and she's like, oh, the diamonds personally wronged her or imprisoned her or something like that, and she's coming to fight them. And the diamonds are there on homeworld, they don't even know what's happening, so she has a vendetta against Steven instead. So Steven has to stop her because she doesn't want her to make the diamonds revert back to their former dictatorial ways. But no, we don't want to harm the character development, what little of it we did for the diamonds, so let's just slap her onto Pink. She's dead, we cannot even redeem her anyway. It's like everybody in this show, including the space Hitlers, are being redeemed, except the one person who was actually wronged, who was abused by these people, and she is the one that's being chosen to be the villain. God, that is the one thing tainting this movie for me, and it's pissing me off. Whew. And then Dennington has the audacity to say, "You're getting upset over a fictional character." That is like, all this. Let's drop the hyperbolic attitude. All this is a show. I'm playing up my emotions for entertainment purposes. I'm not really this crazy in real life. Shock horror. But I need you to understand how this makes me feel. I need you to understand how fucked up this is. And if I have to come off as a raging lunatic, so be it. It's Pink Diamond. It's my diamond. I will lay myself out on the floor to be run over by a truck and stabbed with knives if it gets people to understand how much Pink is just being anally raped with a chainsaw by the show because, oh, she was the bad guy all along, she deserves this. I'm making hand gestures like I'm literally raping someone with a chainsaw, but you understand what I mean. It's messed up, it's fucked up, it's not cool. Stop doing this to Pink Diamond. Write better. I can't believe I'm telling the show this, but be better. Pink doesn't have to be the reason for everything, okay? In real life, shit doesn't work that way. Not one person is the source of everyone's problems. And at this point, just make Steven outright say he hates his mother. That's just the best thing ever. I think he even said in the show that his mom was a horrible person or something, and it's like, that's just sad. It's not cool to speak of the dead that way, especially the dead that was abused. And let's not even forget, she literally gave up herself to become you, so a little gratitude would be appreciated. I'm not saying that children should be grateful to their parents for giving birth to them. I'm just saying in this situation, in regards to this cartoon, please don't kill me. I know some of you out there are lunatics as well, but I need to end this video. I need to get out of this headspace. I'm gonna go talk about Miraculous now. Have a nice day. Again, nice movie. Just have a little, just a couple of little concerns in regards to it. They're nothing big. Besides, my opinion is worthless. If you liked it, that's your own. Good for you. Good job. You do you, boo boo. This is my opinion. This is how I feel. And how I feel should not reflect onto you and should not influence your decision. You are your own person with your own brain and your own feelings and your own life experiences. So you might relate more to Spinel in this situation. That is not a crime. I cannot emphasize this enough. This is how I feel. This is my own perspective on things. Go forth into the world with peace. I don't care anymore. I've let out all my frustrations. But yeah, thanks for guys so much for clicking to watch. Join our Discord. Support me on Patreon. Buy merch. I love you. Thanks you for watching. Thanks you for but with that being said, this is TVC. Signing out.